As dark elves pour across the land, the witching hour is close at hand. The creatures of the night won't stop till they satisfy their thirst for hops. If cans be chilled that are found, their content soon will come unbound. No matter it hazy or it be dank, they soon will receive their noble rank. So gather round for tales be told by these pouring men of ages old. But we must wait to consume our brews for the demon master to say, "Hello, you." Hello, you. It's time to pour one out again with the pouring old men. Joining me as always, he's not just a guy in a clown suit. His name is Anthony It. Hello, Anthony.
How are you, mate?
I'm good. And rising from the grave once again, welcome back, Zombie Warren.
G'day guys, how you going?
I can't do that for the whole episode, that's me done. So.
Good. And we got our first video recording episode as well.
I know, that's why I got myself all made up for it, can't you tell?
Yeah, we do have heads for audio.
I'm trying to position my massive head behind this light, but the light's not big enough, I don't think.
I actually went down to the local barber and said, give me one of those young people haircuts. And 10 minutes later I had a mullet, one of those, the football player ones.
I was going to say, the young people haircuts these days, they just shave the sides and leave the rest like a mullet. Like, what parent thinks that's a good look? Like, no one looks good with it.
What girlfriend?
I'll just assume they don't have girlfriends.
Well,
I hope there goes some of our audience. See you later. Right. So, who are we? We are the Pouring Old Men, just a couple of old grave diggers gathering under a full moon talking about the bears we love. We aren't bear fighters, we're bear lovers. We release a new episode every Monday. So check us out, subscribe on your favourite podcast platform. Plus, you can check us out on
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and yes, we're on Spotify, Apple, Google. I think that covers everything. Twitter as well, but no one uses that one, so just Instagram's the main one.
I use that one. We're up to 6 followers.
Hey!
Yeah. And I have to say, we are the number 185th ranked podcast in Australia for craft beer.
No, we went up.
I was going to say, update it for the next episode.
No, that was after last week's episode.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh no, 2 weeks ago. After last week's one, we're up into the 170s.
Who's above us?
170 other podcasts.
Well, let's be honest, they're not as good as us, so,
No, and that's Apple. So if people on Apple jump on there, like us, follow us, and actually put some comments, help us increase those numbers.
All right. So, should we crack on?
Yes, let's do shout-outs first.
Shout-outs? You got some shout-outs?
Yes, I do have some shout-outs. So, we're actually getting some interaction on our socials.
Yes.
So, first one I wanted to do was Fat Head's Beer Adventures.
Who are they?
Follow him on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Good bloke. He's actually given us a couple of tips on beers we should try.
Have we confirmed whether he has a fat head or not, or is this...
No, but he's got a pretty awesome little logo.
Just if he does, you should see a doctor about this sort of thing.
True. So, but yeah, no, good bloke. So do check him out as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we will try and get a hold of the beer he's recommended for us to have a crack on.
Really?
So that's to be confirmed. So if I can get a hold of it, I'll bring it, and it'll be a show and tell. The other one I wanted to do a shout out to was Brucha Libre.
Yes.
Yes, so he's got his first beer launching at the Fremantle Beer Festival.
Yep.
It's being brewed with Outback Brewing Co. So any of the guys over in WA, go check out the Fremantle Beer Festival and do try and track that one down.
Now, is it Brucha Libre?
Brucha Libre.
He did reach out. Apparently, I hit a bit of a nerve with him last episode because I mentioned that I hate wrestling.
Whereas I love
it.
So.
And yeah, so he reached out. He said that he basically expressed he was a bit upset with my view. So, Brucha Libre, whatever his name is, I sincerely say this: Steve Austin is a pussy. That's all I've got to say.
Whoa.
That's all I've got to say.
Bit early for Kung Fu, isn't it?
Oh, mate. We need those listeners. Come on. What have we been drinking?
Right. Was it?
You want to kick us off, mate? What have you been drinking?
How much time have you got?
Has been a while.
I've got to go to work tomorrow, so...
I've been busy, but I might cover over some of the highlights. I had a Little Bang smoked chili chocolate porter, which was out of this world. That was really on point.
That's pretty good Little Bang. I've only had a couple of the brews. One was the Foreign Extra Stout, which I always rave about.
Yep.
Yep.
And the... What are the one? It's got the cover looks like Gran Porto. I forget what the name of it is.
Yes, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, that's a really nice drop as well.
I also had the Neverland from Black Hops, which I believe you guys have probably tried
we
as
had
well.
options of that one.
That was a good grapefruit hazy IPA or double IPA, sorry. And I also tried the Helios Black IPA, which was called the Medusa's Black IPA.
Yes.
And I know, Russ, you're not a big fan of them, but I think it's worth giving it a crack.
Yeah, it's more. I find they're a bit of a halfway point between two beers that I like. So that's why it's not that I'd find them repulsive or anything like that. It's more. It's not stouty enough, or it's not IPA enough. It's just kind of the weird middle ground. So yeah.
Well, I do have one that might interest you. I tried the Wolf of the Willows Lark Barrel Aged Imperial Stout, which is a 12.8% banger, so it's definitely a sausage burner. But it's aged.
12%. There's a house burner. That's all. You wake up when the barbecue's fallen over and it spread to the rest of the house. Yeah.
But that was a good one as well. So it's just a couple of that I've been trying recently.
Nice. Well, I'll crack on with what I've had. All In Brewing, their Citra Hot. That was a very
That's
nice
one I had the other week, wasn't
yes,
it? Yeah.
Yes, very nice beer.
Really nice. And it's weird because it's only 5%, but it tastes like it's very full flavoured.
It's very smashable. Great one, and popping up in a lot of bottle shops. So I think that one's going to be a good one. Had a couple of other ones that we should have mentioned on our Intro to Craft episode. Your Mate's Larry. Mm-hmm. Great beer, easy to get everywhere. Also the Beechworth Pale Ale from Bridge Road.
So that's what your favourite was.
Yep.
Yes. Also had the Laguna Matata Sour Ale from Moondog. It was okay.
I like the name.
Yeah, it was a clever name, which is...
If I sing it, will we get like pinned by Disney for that?
Yes,
okay.
And don't mess with Disney.
No.
So, it's a good one if you're sort of just trying to taste sour beers, sort of seeing whether you're into it or not, but just didn't have enough bang for me. But, Ross, what have you been having?
Right, so one that I had, this is going through my desserty... trend I'm going through at the moment.
Yep.
And try another nitro. I had the lemon meringue pie PA by Two Birds.
Yes.
Which is a bit wishy-washy. You could kind of see what they were doing with it, and it's a bit lemony, is kind of nitro-y. It just didn't quite hit the mark for me. I did have possibly the best canner I've seen all year, Fire Strata Hazy XPA by White Lies.
Yes, that looked great.
Yeah, check it. I put it on Instagram last night, and it's with the old guy from Prodigy. Yes, whatever his name was. The guy from Prodigy's on there. It's a great piece of canner, absolutely beautiful. And the beer, it's nice. It's nice, comfortable, easy drinking sort of thing. So
excellent.
And another one I had was I think I had it last week as well, Hawaiian Haze. But I bring that up just because they have just launched a big marketing promo. Have you seen the images for that? With the better than getting Corona, and it's less bitter than Victoria. They've got big billboards in the valley about that one. So
and it's super cheap at the moment. It's under $20 for a 4-pack. So
they've got a TV ad as well, online video ad, which is terrible. I've got to say, I love those guys, but oh my god, it's pretty bad ad. It's now the other one I actually went to. I spent some time up the sunny coast, and because I literally am a pouring old man, I was up there playing indoor bowls. Because I'm a senior citizen, would you know?
Yes.
And while I was up there,
a lot.
I went out and I checked Your Mate's Brewing. And I've got to say, it's a really nice brew pub, like there's a whole brewery space. They've kitted out with the full sort of beachy look there. It's not, you go to some of these breweries and it's a shed with a bar.
Yeah.
This they've decked it out with a nice bar, got some nice stuff on the walls, got TV showing, sport, mind you. Sport wasn't free wear, so I'm not sure they got Foxtel, but doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Could be pirated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got a playground for kids. Which,
Hey.
yeah, you got kids? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. You go to some of these places, though, Ballistic and Salisbury, their playground constitutes the driveway to the packing shed.
Yeah.
they throw a couple of kind of bikes in there and let the kids go crazy. But yeah, it's nice that they actually got a decent playground for them. It's a great atmosphere, like good music. Well, sound like you wasn't
Yeah.
taking your thunder.
Where's Russ this week?
Hey guys, this is Warren. That's my Warren impersonation.
Oh, wow, yeah.
But
Feeling.
beers were the beers I had were good.
Yes.
Like that. I had the Eddie XPA,
Okay. Yep.
which if I compared it to other XPAs, it doesn't stand up.
Yep.
But it is a mid-strength. And if I compare it to other mid-strengths, that's where it holds its own. It's really nice. Really nice mid-strength beer. It doesn't taste like some of the other XPAs, but then, yeah, it's still really good. Really nice one. I had the Donny Dark, because I love my dark beers.
Yep.
My only issue with the beers on tap, so you go to these, the home bases of the breweries,
Yep.
you kind of want a bit of experimentation, a bit something different, a bit of,
Yeah.
oh, that's interesting. There wasn't a lot of that. Like they had a cherry sour on tap, and then they had a higher ABV version of their Macca lager.
Okay.
And that's about it. So it's a bit of a letdown, but other than that, the food was good. It's cheap. The other downside, so one other thing that was a bit disappointing is that I went to get a couple of takeaways to, souvenirs to take home, and I only had the Larry and the Sally. That was it.
Okay.
So, actually,
So you can get the same souvenirs from First Choice.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although there was one more thing.
Oh.
Oh.
Allow me. This is a surprise show and tell, guys. I've got a
Okay.
little something back for Pity, a little something back for you. I might skip this one. I've got to drive later. Just let me just exit shot.
For those that don't know, we are filming today. So
The
those that are listening on the podcast, yeah.
The
that
concerned
won't work.
looks on her face are real.
So I've got a souvenir for us to
Okay.
have a go at. This is from Your Mates Brewing. This is Sambo
Oh,
Salt and Vinegar
Yes,
Sour
right.
Beer. Now,
Excellent.
I've had one of these before, so I'm not that keen to try it again, to be honest.
Yep.
But I thought you guys might like to give this one a crack. This was brewed for Gab's Festival, and it is literally, it's a salt and vinegar flavoured beer.
Well, I suppose.
Yeah.
Is that first show and tell?
It's a surprise show and tell.
A surprise show and tell. Okay.
And it's a Halloween episode, so this is a scary beer.
Yep. So
there's a lot of nostalgia. Is that what's scaring me?
All right, let's give us a crack.
for the dad sitting there waiting for all the kids to rock up and knock on the door.
Yeah.
Sitting back eating his salt and vinegar chips.
Normally what happens with these is we pour these out and we end up giving ourselves a bigger pour than everyone else, but I'll tell you, that's not going to happen this time. Now, our cameraman Trent over there, you want to give this one a crack go, Trent? This is going to put him off
Putting
beer
off,
forever, probably.
because let's just say our cameraman.
Do you like salt and vinegar chips there, Trent?
I do like salt and vinegar chips.
No, you're in heaven here, mate. You're in heaven
I don't
here.
exactly know why you'd combine it with beer though.
Neither do I.
Well, it smells vinegary.
Yes, it does.
That would be my first.
I think my face just puckered up having a smell of
There you
it.
go. You get a little sample up there, Treno. There you go.
We got to keep the workers happy. Okay, so yeah.
Well, I'm just
Smell
going to
is-
dive in.
Yeah, you
yeah.
jump in. You have a crack. Zoom in on the facial expressions. That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got an afterburn.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
That is a very good representation
Well,
of
that's...
salt and vinegar chips.
It's weird because it's.
I did
I'm
give you a
not-
lot, didn't I?
I'm not
I
getting
go myself.
you get the salt afterwards, which is odd because chips you get the salt and then the vinegar.
Oh,
This is sort of vinegar
Oh.
and then salt. So it's a little. we need the camera on the cameraman.
Oh.
Best reactions ever.
that's
So if you've seen some pretty basic looks over here, our cameraman is currently dying. So
Should we pick him up off the ground?
he'll be right. He'll be right.
that's right. All right, let's have another go.
So
at this.
thoughts
Let's
here, guys, on this one?
I actually like it.
I didn't expect that.
It's not a session beer.
No.
No.
A very short session, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm glad I've had it. It does taste like the old Samboy salt and vinegar.
Yes. It's actually interesting because on the can still they've got it as Sambo. But I
Yes.
know marketing-wise they changed it to Sammy. I'm pretty sure Sambo is a bit of a racial slur in some circles, so they might have had yeah. So I think
So
that's
stop saying it. Sammy.
I'll
Yep.
edit that out later. But yeah, see, I don't mind the taste of it about like 2 minutes after I had a sip.
It's weird.
It's the minute 59 leading up to that is not that pleasant for me.
The first initial taste is a bit odd, and then it does
A
get
bit odd.
like just more like a salt and vinegar chip.
See, granted also, I don't really like salted vinegar chips either.
Best chips to have.
They
while
didn't
drinking
have any
beer.
ready salted flavour or chicken flavour ones that for me to pick up.
I'm glad we're having this now because being an old man, I think I will get heartburn if I was just drinking this for the evening.
Yeah, that one. It's definitely one to have first up. Try it and then move
Yeah.
on. It would
Yeah.
be that.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for that special show. and
No
tell.
worries. There's,
Yeah.
like I said, there's my souvenir from the sunny coast there.
Wow. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Well, we got that out of the way. Should we move on to our real show and tell?
First show and tell.